The productivity machine whirs to life, glugs a mug of caffeinated fuel, clicks her gears together, and starts the day with a smile full of moving teeth. She knows that life is productivity. Productivity is life. And life is lived in the little metal box she calls her body. Her worth is measured in output, so she puts out the only way she knows how. With pages, with problem sets, with papers that begin. The ontological and phylogenetic roots of altruism are at the heart of the post-colonial debate, even though no one, herself included, knows what the hell she's talking about. But at the end of the day, she bids goodnight to the other productivity machines in the little charcoal room they've lived in together since they were old enough to hold a thought. Asks the spiritual question to machine babe number 2, how was your day? Number 2 responds with the only answer she knows. Productive. They close their eyes, thanking God for another meaningful day. The productivity machine whirs to life, glugs a mug of caffeinated fuel, clicks her gears together, and starts the day with a smile full of moving teeth. But her wheels have started whining. Sleep deprivation jams up the gears. Shoves more fuel down her throat to get things buzzing again, looks around, body electric, feels a familiar sting of inadequacy as she sees the other machines turn out genius faster than she could ever manage. Goes to the doctor and says, help, confesses she is broken, tries to shed a tear but only manages condensation as she begs, save me, I need to get back to work. Doctor says piercingly under steel gray eyes, I'm sorry. Your condition is serious. The only solution is rest. I am sorry for your loss. Heart heavy in her chest with failure, the productivity machine rests. Wakes up at noon, had forgotten that life can be stimulating without a warning stimulant. Engages in an activity formerly known as procrastination, but here called fun. The word feels foreign on her metal lips, but she tries. Spends the first hour people watching out the window. The second, still in her productivity machine pajamas, watching YouTube clips of cute kids, Daily Show commentary, and cats. By the third, she stopped counting the hours at all, makes plans to get drunk, crunk, and high on life. Awesome sauce. She is freedom. She is youth. She is deciding to scrap all her plans and play Settlers of Catan instead, and declares that she is still an explosion of awesome sauce. Yes, she is. And at the end of the day, she sits down to 3 cycles of Friends at dinner, savors every last crumb of conversation, and never once checks her phone because there's nothing so important that's worth missing her own life for. But all good dreams must come to an end, and when number 2 asks the spiritual question, how was your day? She responds bashfully, unproductive, as if it were a bad thing. The productivity machine whirs to life, glugs a mug of caffeinated fuel, clicks her gears together, and starts the day with a smile full of moving teeth. But her wheels are caught between 2 modes. She tries to put mental pen to paper, starts. The Marxist reality is skewed by feminist protesters. Why am I doing this? Suggests to the reader that the war of attrition, I don't know why I'm doing this. That histrionic infallibility of, because I'm terrified. But secession in 1867 indicates that I am not a productivity machine. I'm not meant to live in a miserable little room and measure my life in words read, written, highlighted, underlined, underscored, annotated, never make time for anything else because I fear only important if I'm chronically unavailable. I refuse. And then all the productivity machines stare and gasp in unison as I sprout 5 toes that flourish into feet, knobby knees, and crooked elbows on which my choice is hinged. First steps on shaky legs towards the others. We've never been so close before. 3 and 4. What do I do? Help me. 5. Nothing. Eyes pleading, I stumble over to number 2. Please come with me. I'll carry you if you need, but I can't do this alone, number 2. She stares back at me with saucer eyes, bites her lip in a way that says, you know I have to stay, there's work to be done. She thinks I'm making a mistake, and maybe I am, but I don't know what it means to have goals anymore, or if it's possible to be productive without being a machine. So I make my choice. Wipe away the feeling droplets, take one last look at the little charcoal room in number 2 who won't return my gaze, and take that first thrilling step out the door and into the place where I don't know what comes next.